Hey, this is Chris Kim, your favorite K-pop maniac, and today I'll talk about BTS hit single I Need You. I know, that's kind of a bit old, right? Probably reviewing the recent BTS single is a better for getting attention, but I chose to review this one. Why? Because I think this single is the most important single for BTS. And it's a turning point of BTS, sort of, and it's the beginning of the BTS boom, not only in the world, but also in Korea. So first, let's talk about its producing. One thing that's very interesting and very exciting and very unique about BTS is it's a producing system. Their label, BigHit Entertainment, is not like big label SM. It's not that systematic. I mean, in SM, you can get a producer like Stereotypes who produced Bruno Mars' recent single, and then you can use them as a production team, not in BigHit. So what do? So let's go through the credit first. At first, there's Bang Si-hyuk, the CEO of BigHit. He started his career as a producer actually. He's well known for the right-handed producer of JYP. He started producing with the JYP. He produced killing tracks from early JYP artists such as G.O.D. or Rain, and executive of the project is actually participating in producing. That's a very rare, not many CEO can produce the song, right? But also, he kind of tries to step down because he wanted BigHit to be more than the extension of Bang Si-hyuk himself. So he tries to, let others do the work. So he knows all the system, but he tries to step down. And that makes a very interesting balance in the production system, I think. And then, obviously, in the credit, there's a P-Dog. He's the main producer behind BTS. He's in almost every record of BTS. He's the key center of the BTS music, basically. Before BTS, he participated in JYP projects under Bang Si-hyuk, such as 2AM and J-Lim. So you can say that he was with the Bang Si-hyuk, and when Bang left JYP to create the new company, BigHit Entertainment, P-Dog moved with him and became the main producer of BTS music. And of course, there are members in this credit. RM, Suga, and J-Hope. These rappers participate in producing from early on, so now they're more of experienced producers. And last but not least, there's Brother Sue. Who the heck is this guy? He's a Korean indie R&B musician, artist, producer, and then rapper. He's well known for his sweet yet groovy R&B music. It's a mixture between easy listening and black urban R&B basically. He participated in production of Giant T's big hit single, Eat. It was probably Brother Sue who first made the beat, and then the other BTS members and P-Dog and Bang listened to this beat and then they liked it, so they decided to make it as their single, and then they of course arranged it and make it more BTS style. So it was a co-work of all these people. And when we look at the credit list, there's a diversity. There's a member who can see and actually participate in the stage. There's a producer who can connect their legacy into each other. And there's an outside indie producer who can give a fresh vibe to the music. And last but least, there's CEO who can control the whole system. And they're all in the credit list. This only works because BigHit is a small company, obviously. In SM, there's Lee Soo-man, who is a big executive producer. There's a huge A&R team, and there's a member, and there's a producer from Denmark or USA or whatever they are. So it's BigHit. It's easier for them to all put together because it's just such a small company. And that's what makes BTS music special, I think. It's not just a singer-songwriter music. It's not just an indie music. It's not just a pop idol music. It's a mixture of all of them, basically. And everyone from top, from bottom of the label are in the credit. And even a person from outside of the label is in the credit. And that makes BTS music process very special, I think. The mixture of everything. But that's not what makes BTS music I Need You special, because everything BTS made was created in this way. So let's talk about what makes this song so special for BTS. So why is this song so special to BTS? It's a turning point of their career, basically. Before this, BTS started out as a hip-hop idol team, and RM was the first member of BTS. He was not a dancer, he was just a pure indie rapper. So obviously at first, this project, BTS, was about hip-hop, like One Time. In the beginning, BTS was a very hip-hop idol. Of course they danced well, but the genre was a hip-hop. They talked about serious issues such as school violence, and they all wrote their own lyrics. They tried to do that. Their lyrics was real, but it was not enough to make them super successful like now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying their music just was not good. It just was too local. It was too real. It was too Korean, I think. It was not symbolic enough for the bigger audience to just get into it. At first, BTS did the School Trilogy album, and after that, they had a relatively longer break. They needed that break because they tried to pivot their career. It was more electronic, it was more emotional, it was more teen pop music after that break. And it worked well, it worked better, I think. It's not like hip hop is superior to teen pop. I mean, well-made music is awesome, no matter which genre it is. I think BTS suited better with the black music influenced teen pop than just hip hop. They could better performance. They could do more singing because there are more vocal members than rapper in BTS, so they can show their skills better, and rappers can still do production skill and rap skill just in a different way. So then their new coming album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, was more emotional. This album itself got idea from the Hong Kong sentimental love story movie In the Mood for Love. Obviously it shows that they're focusing more on emotional side of their feelings. And the lyrics was different too. Until this album, BTS talked about school life, what students felt about their dream, love, and life. But after this album, they focused on young adolescent love. Before this, BTS lyrics was very real and raw, like hip-hop artists, but it was too local, I think. I mean, Korean school life is very untypical. It's very different from that of Western or non-Asian countries. I mean, I wanted to be a teacher in America, and I used to be a student in Korea, so I know how different it is. I mean, in Korea, students typically study till 11 p.m. After this album, their lyrics became more global, more symbolic. The song I Need You is about young love, which is more universal than the school life of Korea, obviously. Now the music could hit the global audience, which is exactly what happened after this song, actually. Their music video was different too. Now it was more about story. It was more about the symbols. They created symbols for each members, so this was the beginning of the BU, the BTS universe, which became one of the core content of BTS. And now they have a bigger storylines, which connects the different music videos, basically. According to Suga, the song was not easy to make. Before this song, they actually created 3 singles, and then just didn't feel right about it. And then, right after they were done making the album, one other beat just came to them. And when they listened to it, they just feel like, oh, just clicked. They feel just right. So they started working on this song again. According to Suga, they just feel like this is gonna work well, which is exactly what happened actually. This song became BTS' first mega hit song. They received their first #1 chart in Korean broadcast system, which is like a symbol of a rookie idol success, basically. They sold 200,000 copies in Korea, which is a double score of their previous album, Dark and Wild. More importantly, BTS became a hot star in a global scene. People started making reaction video BTS, and their story-filled, symbolic music video became a popular content in YouTube too. So basically, this was a beginning of BTS success. It all started when they just made their song a little bit more global, a little bit more symbolic, a little bit more emotional, and a little bit more teen pop, basically. I think that is awesome. I mean, some people think that such music genre is superior to other kind of music. I mean, no. Metalcore rock or metalcore hip hop is inferior to great teen pop music, and that's what BTS is, one of the greatest teen pop idol music in the game now. And it all started with the single I Need You. And now, with that success, BTS can now swag. BTS can even be a hip hop idol too. And that is it. This was Chris Kim, bring K-pop news to the world, no matter how small it is. So tell me about your opinion. What do you think of the single I Need You? Do you agree with me or do you not? Please just respond to me back. Thank you.